People absolutely love your show. My assistant goes on and on and on about your show, and occasionally I'll try and say, what do you think of our show last night? And she cuts me off and says, we're not talking about that. And then we goes back to talking about your show. Yes, you have a bona fide smash on your hands. You gotta be thrilled.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
I mean, getting that kind of a reaction is...
I'm a little thrown off.
I'm thunderstruck. I'm thunderstruck.
Yeah,
Wow.
But here's the interesting thing. You guys play morally reprehensible characters.
Right.
And you, yes. Please, I'm here to attack you. I wanted to lull you into a false sense of security with a standing ovation.
Right.
Now the
really,
attack.
Yeah. We've made some mistakes.
Yeah, no.
We've done some bad things.
The show is hilariously funny, but it is interesting that it almost couldn't exist in a different era. You guys have made the characters, have you not? They're pretty reprehensible people who never seem to learn their lesson. Is that right?
Yeah, it's true. I wonder, like, how it would have been received in the 50s if people would just, be like, in front of their television, just like, so someone's head would explode.
We're holding a very dark mirror up to society.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing with the show.
Yeah,
it's really just an awful reflection of
So it's society's fault, that's what you're saying.
I think so.
It's your fault.
Yeah,
It's your fault. They keep watching.
But you know what's funny is, like, I look at the show and you see there is an evolution of the characters. Wouldn't you say that the characters have evolved? I'm not saying necessarily for the better. For example, Glenn.
More of a de-evolution.
Yeah, they've evolved.
Glenn, always creepy, now a sociopath on the show, your character.
Well, Dennis.
Yes,
but I get
I'm
your
saying
point.
your character, the character,
yes.
the character, but kind of creepy. But it almost seems like you're going out of your way to make the character. I think sociopath is fair.
I think that's part of the fun. I think it's part of the fun is seeing how far you can push it and have it still be funny. That's part of the challenge. And as we get this deep into the show, we're 9 seasons in. I think I think we're now at the point where we're like, how far are people gonna really go with this before they start, banning the show and throwing up and just hating us.
So you're trying to think, and Charlie, your character started out not too bright, and now you're going out of. It's like it almost seems like you're on a mission to see how dumb can I make this person. Is that a fair assessment?
I think like season 2, we were like, it's kind of funny if he's dumb, and then he kind of just stayed dumb. I don't think he's gotten more dumber.
I just know when back years ago when I was a writer on The Simpsons, we had so much fun making Homer, and we kept pushing to make him dumber and dumber and dumber.
Right.
And then the bosses running the show would come in and say, "You've gone too far." We had him once get mad. His own brain got mad at him and walked out and slammed a door. And it feels like. I feel like you guys are having a lot of fun trying to see how many boundaries you can push.
Well, that's the
with
problem.
The show.
We are the bosses, so there is no boss to come in and tell us you're going too far.
Right.
It's us. That's it.
And we've noticed that the dumber we make them, the more doors open creatively. So
Right.
we're trying to make them as dumb as possible.
So our brains just walk right out the door, leave the door wide open,